Welcome to this webinar on navigating and managing hierarchies in Eloquent. A well-structured hierarchy, among other things, saves time entering data and adds a meaningful view for researchers. This webinar illustrates streamlined ways to manage various hierarchies in your database, issues within volumes within a magazine title, documents within folders within boxes, items within drawers within cabinets within rooms, items within folders within series within record groups. These all present a child-to-parent relationship. If you see some features here today not available in your current version of Eloquent, give us a call after this presentation to discuss making the necessary configuration changes. Many of them can be made at no additional cost. Also note that some slides are silent and do not feature audio. We'll begin with basic navigating in the front end on the public search page, focusing on all the ways you view hierarchical structures. I'll show two examples from Eloquent Archives and Eloquent Records. Keep in mind that the concept remains the same no matter which system you're using. When you do a search, your results show up in the left-hand panel. Each item shows up out of context, and you can expect a mix of different levels to show up there. Each item, though, has buttons in the margin to its left that allow you to see and explore that item's context. The upwards arrow will show its parentage. The plus button will expand to show you its children. If we click on one of those upwards arrows, our results list is replaced by the parent chain of the item we chose. Notice the restore link just above. Our results are never lost, and we can return to them in one click. We can explore with these navigation arrows some more to get a better sense of where this result fits in its collection. The top of the chain, the main collection, will probably say the most about who created this set of records, what they're about, why they were created, and how they were used. Navigate down to the next lowest layer, and you'll see the main functional groupings of all this material. Hover your mouse over any one of those plus buttons to get a count of that item's children displayed before clicking on it. You can view an item's expanded hierarchy through both the left-hand panel as well as through the detail display. Subject and name authorities are also often built into hierarchies. This serves the same purpose, to provide a greater sense of context and relationship. Subject authorities are automatically expanded to show the full chain. You can hover over these to get a count of how many records are linked to any one of these authorities, and you can click on the document icon next to one to see a detailed display. This pop-up display gives you a summary of the subject, as well as broader and narrower terms, allowing you to explore this authority's hierarchy too. You can always narrow down an existing search by adding a keyword to the search box or adding parameters to your precision search. Let's move on to a second example. This is the Records Classification search screen. You can click the top-down button to browse the full classification hierarchy. You'll see all the uppermost levels or sections on the left. The right features a diagram explaining the basics of how this particular classification's hierarchy is structured. Click on any one of these results to see the detailed display on the right, which includes a listing of this item's children. Add any number of items to a saved list by clicking the checkbox to the left of them in the left-hand panel. By adding items to a saved list, you have options to do a variety of things depending on which system you're in. Here, for records, you can choose from a number of report displays, including viewing a hierarchy display. In the back end of your database, we'll go through searching, browsing, and reporting options for hierarchies. You can reach the advanced search pages in the back end of your system from almost anywhere. Most menus have advanced search options, and nearly every entry screen also has search options. In this example, we'll explore a hierarchical set of authority records. We begin with a simple search with the keyword information. As on the front-end pages, you can hover over a parent item to see how many children it has. Any result with parents or children will have up and down arrows displayed to allow you to browse the hierarchy. If we click on the up arrow for information management, our results are replaced by the parent chain back to the top level. Keep clicking arrows to more fully explore the hierarchy of activities-related authority records. The search results pages often have reporting options in the Go menu. These reports can be useful in providing an easy-to-scan summary form of your materials. You'll be able to see if your records have been entered at the wrong level or if they could have been better organized. Here we will generate a hierarchical PDF report. We'll select a few terms of interest and click Go. This is one example of a basic report showing the items we selected and their immediate children. We have many configurable options that can show whatever data you're interested in seeing for these items. Instead of tagging individual items, you can select All Hits over on the left before selecting an option from the Go menu. Here we've chosen a different report that opens within Eloquent. It features a separate detail display for each authority on your list. You can explore the broader and narrower terms by clicking on the linked document icons. The last section to cover is how to create hierarchical structures using Eloquent's entry forms. This particular screen is for entering classifications in the record system, but you'll find similar screens in the other systems too. There's almost always a field called Higher Level, or Forms Part Of, or Broader Term. This is where you make the link that forms the hierarchical relationship. If the parent level does not yet exist, you can create it on the fly by clicking the Create button. If the parent level does exist, then simply search for it by typing in some keywords and clicking Find. Tag the right level in the results browse and take it. Notice the hierarchy arrows are available here too, so you can navigate up and down as you need. Sometimes going up a level can help assure you you've got the right item. The third button on the right next to Higher Level is labeled View. If you click this, you'll get a detailed display view of that record in a pop-up window. The upper and lower levels are linked here, so you can explore other records in this hierarchical tree as well. Being able to view this record can help you stay consistent in your data entry and can help you make sure you don't duplicate data at lower levels. Now that the higher level field is filled in, you can fill out the rest of the descriptive data as necessary. When you've completed data entry, click Save to create a new addition to your hierarchy of records. The spreadsheet web forms give you more opportunities to put a hierarchical structure to good use. You can save multiple records to the same parent, you can change the parent for multiple records, and you can use the parent to search for multiple records to edit. We have many of these forms already available for tasks like saving volumes to a journal title, photos to a file, or components to an artifact. We will continue with records classifications for this example, and start with a basic keyword search here for classifications related to emergencies. Again, the up and down arrows are here, alerting me to the fact that these results are in a hierarchy. Let's explore emergency measures. We see after some up and down clicks that there's a 911 program classification with 2 lower levels. What we're going to do in the next few screenshots is add a few more lower levels to this classification. So let's tag and take 911 program. With the higher level parent field filled out, we're going to use this as a search parameter to pull back the currently existing lower levels by clicking Search. If I wanted to confirm that these results really do live immediately beneath 911, I could click the up arrows here to get the parent to display. Now my spreadsheet form displays the parent level, the 911 program, classification, and the existing child levels. I can use those existing child levels as a guide in completing the records for the next 3 children: dispatch services, 911 education, and radio system. When I'm done, I'll click Save, which will save my new records as well as the edits I made to the existing records. The live presentation of this webinar featured a demonstration of the functionality we've just seen. Call us to arrange a one-on-one demo to see for yourselves. Let's review. Hierarchies are a useful way of organizing your information, which could be anything from files in a series, images in an album, copies for a catalog title, issues in a journal, and so on, and Eloquent offers simple ways to manage them. Our entry forms are designed for hierarchical arrangement, and our search and browse pages have buttons that allow you to navigate up and down to expand and collapse. Returning search results with hierarchies ready to navigate enhance your patrons' searches by allowing them to browse related material and get a better idea of the context of their results. There are also frequent options for reviewing reports that display hierarchical information. These can help you manage your records, your terms, and your artifacts. As always, they are customizable for your needs. Thank you for viewing this presentation. Many of the features you've seen here are available at no additional cost. Please contact us to request details on registering for the next session of this webinar, or to arrange a one-on-one demo if you'd like to get a closer look at the Eloquent system. We welcome all questions and feedback.